Get Ready With Me New Year's edition. I think I'm going to start posting more Get Ready With Me videos just because it's the only time that I really have to chat with you all, and it's the time that like my mind is kind of racing anyway, so I figure I might as well get my thoughts out into the ether so that I can kind of move on with my day and like do the things I need to do. I read The Artist's Way last year, and one of the things that she recommends in The Artist's Way is every morning get up and write your morning pages. It's 3 pages of you just scribbling in a journal and getting out all of your thoughts. And the reason why you do that is because once you get all your thoughts out, you can like more coherently hear source and like create and do the things that you're meant to do, and like it kind of aligns your activities for the day and like your intentions and like organizes them better because you don't have all the mental noise and chaos happening. So hopefully these Getting Ready With Me videos can kind of do that for me and maybe for you too. Kids are still home from school. It's Friday. This has been literally the longest week of my life. Like, I love having my kids home and I love Christmas and I love the holidays, but I'm realizing it's been really, really hard for me over this break to like just release and like let go the need to do things, the need to like get things accomplished. And oopsie. Well, good thing I use my little sponge because I'm not wasting that product. Hello. Anyway, this is that bubble like tinted SPF. It's what I use on the daily because I was using the Kosas product, which I love Kosas. You can get it at Sephora and Ulta, but like it's more expensive. So like if I can buy a dupe at Target, I'm always going to buy a dupe. This is a really good dupe for like tinted moisturizer. I highly recommend, and it's like a fraction of the price. So if you are looking for a tinted moisturizer, definitely go with the dupe. There's literally no difference. It is just that sheer SPF cover that you need just for like a daily tinted SPF. Anyway, it's been really hard for me to just like let go and just like not know what day it is and kind of just unwind and like watch movies and eat good food and just spend time with my family. I'm a very purpose-driven person. I'm realizing that. And like, especially starting a business this last year with my husband, it's been like, we've always had stuff to do. We've always had like a list of things we need to get done, and it's really hard for me to just like put that list aside and be like, okay, I'm just gonna like exist, and I don't know what day it is, and I'm not gonna watch what I eat, and I'm just gonna exist. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Like, my husband's been telling me lately, like, honey, it's okay for you to just enjoy your life. Like, it's okay for you to just be calm and like enjoy what you've created and enjoy abundance and enjoy the freedom of working for yourself, and like have these days where like you don't do anything and we're able to enjoy the holidays without stressing. Like, can you do that? And I'm like, yes, honey, like I want to be good at that and I want to learn how to do that. But at the same time, high level people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, like I'm not comparing myself to them by any means, like Elon Musk, like I don't even know if I want to be like them because obviously capitalism has its problems, but I will say they've accomplished a lot and achieved a lot, and it's because they're high level functioning people that are never satisfied, that keep on wanting to push the envelope. There is no ceiling. You know, they're constantly trying to do better and evolve and create more. That is me. That has always been me. And it used to be something that I would feel like, you know, worry about, like, why can't I just enjoy life? But at this point, I'm realizing it's actually a superpower, and it's what has always made me successful and what has always kind of gotten me everything that I want in life is that ability to, like, keep on pushing the envelope. So I've spoken about this a little bit on my page, but, like, this New Year's has been really, really weird for me. Like, normally I go into the new year with, like, this great mindset, and I'm super excited about creating, like, you know, resolutions, if you want to call them that. I don't like the word resolutions. It has a very matrixy tone to it. It's like, oh, how I'm going to be better and how I'm going to punish myself because I'm not better. I have never looked at it that way. I look at it as more of like, okay, I can create my reality. What do I want to create in 2026? Like, I look at it more like that and less of like a list of behaviors I need to adopt so that I'm a better, more successful person. But anyway, this year has been very hard for me to like get in a good mindset and to get in a positive mindset because I think like 2025 was really, really hard for me. And I think 2025 was hard for a lot of people. I talk about this a lot on my page. 2025 was truly a year of shedding, and it's not even like anything dramatic happened. Like a lot of amazing things happened, actually. My husband and I started a business that did really constantly. Do y'all get spam calls every day, all day, like frauds? It's crazy. The weirdest matrix we live in, dude. Anyway, yeah, we had a great year and like a lot of growth and a lot of amazing things happened, right? But at the same time, I was like dealing with a lot of loss. I was finally processing a lot of loss. And, you know, I was processing things that have been years in the making that I just kind of put on the shelf and didn't deal with. And I finally processed it and let it go. I truly let it go. At the end of the year, I was like, listen, I'm not bringing this into 2026 with me. I'm not bringing this. I'm going to leave it in 2025 where it belongs, and I'm going to pivot. And I have done that. I have completely pivoted. And also in our business, one of the things that we've done is recognize that, like, we want to have things come to us. We want to work smarter, not harder. Like 2025, we decided was a growth year, and it absolutely was a growth year. Like we built a business, we grew a business. Everything that we put out there actually came to fruition. It was a growth year. However, now this year we're like, okay, we've learned what we need to learn with our business. Now we're in a level up year. We're in a level up year. We want emotional stability. We want physical, financial stability, which obviously, like, we're pretty blessed and abundant. I'm not trying to say that we're struggling. We're not. But we want more financial stability. We want more. And it doesn't mean we're not grateful for what we currently have. We are so grateful every damn day. But we want a little bit more stability. And so now we've determined, like, we're not a growth year anymore. We're a level up year, and we're going to let the business come to us, and we're going to work smarter, not harder. And so it's now you have to live in the unknown, right? Because last year in a building year, I could build. A lot of that was I was in my masculine. I could do the most. I could schedule all the shows we wanted to schedule and make myself as busy as I wanted to make myself. And like, it all was going to be fine because I could create when we were busy and I could make the work come to me, which I'm still going to do, but I'm going to be smarter about it. I'm not going to take everything. I'm not going to like work in every event and go to everything because we've recognized in our build year what works and what doesn't. And so now we're being very choosy about the events we show up at. We know our worth. We know the worth we bring as a company and as a couple and as people. And so we're only going to go to places that appreciate that, where the payoff meets the investment. It meets the investment. It's not us doing the most and sometimes it landing and sometimes it's it not. We're going to be really, really calculating and intentional about what we take on and what we do and where we spend our time. So what that means is we can't take everything. What that means is our calendar is not totally full. What that means is we're waiting for the business to come to us. And so what does that mean? According to Joe Dispenza, we're living in the infinite unknown. We are in the infinite unknown, which is the realm of all possibility. It's the realm of infinite possibilities, but it is as uncomfortable as hell. It's uncomfortable, and it's kind of like putting me off my axis a little bit. Like I'm kind of like, whoa, what do we do now? I'm so used to grinding and going and getting it and knowing what's going to come my way. And now that I'm in the infinite field of possibilities and I'm waiting for business to come to me, I'm waiting for business to find me, I'm waiting for events that land. Now I'm in this weird unknown and it feels discombobulating. Because I know I can make anything happen. I can make anything happen that I want to make it happen. But now I'm kind of in this 2026 mantra of I'm co-creating with Source and I'm going to do aligned action and divine timing. And so I kind of got to wait a little bit for the universe to deliver. Does that make sense? Like I got to wait for the universe to deliver the opportunities. This is really hard to do while I'm talking. Hold on, I'll be back. Another thing I want to commit to this year in my getting ready with me videos with y'all is I'm not going to like be so sugarcoaty. Like I'm going to take you through the whole process. Glennon Doyle talks about this. Like it doesn't matter if you post and you're vulnerable when everything is making sense and you've come to the end of your learning period. You need to show and be authentic in the middle of the messy, in the middle of the parts where you don't know the answers and you're confused and your things aren't great. And so you're seeing that right now. 2026, 2 days in, is so far like I'm living in the unknown. It's really uncomfortable and I'm scared sometimes and I don't know where this new mantra is going to land. I'm not even trying to be Pollyanna here because I just said I wasn't going to do that, but I have to be honest about this moment right now. In saying this new mantra, yesterday we had a falling out with one of our big event companies because a lot of times these event planning companies don't really care about the vendors. They're just out here to make a buck off of vendors, and they were acting that way, and I called them out on it, and I just said, like, this doesn't work for us. Like, you're not thinking about us, and this doesn't align with like the respect that we're demanding going into the new year as a business. And I called them out on it, which is another thing that we're going to start doing. We're going to start calling these production companies out on them trying to take advantage of a small business and a vendor. And we did that. So yesterday we lost what I think is a working relationship with a really good production company that we've made a lot of money at their events. And at first that felt like a huge loss. Like, I was like, shoot, like, here comes that feeling of fear again. Like, I'm scared. Like, what if that really affects our bottom line? And my husband and I were talking about it, and we were both like, listen, sometimes redirection is protection, and you say that you want to align in a certain way, and you say that you want to like have good vendors, that production companies that respect vendors and like work with good people. This is the shedding. It's still the year of the snake. We're still in it until February. We're still shedding old things that no longer align with the new mantra that we have in life. So maybe look at it as like the universe is delivering to you what you're asking for, which is more aligned events and more respect in the industry. And that's what is happening now. This production company is falling away because they don't align with your new mantra and your new intention. And yesterday I woke up to products sold off the website. I got a notification that I had a sale, a really good sale actually, and I had sold something. And then I woke up again today with that same exact thing happening, which one of my goals for 2026 was that our website would pick up and we would sell more on the back end. Like, I literally said to my husband, I want to wake up and have money in my account. I want to wake up and have sales. And that's happened the last 2 days. The first 2 days of 2026, that has happened. So I'm not trying to say that like, oh, everything's wrapped up in a bow, like I'm not scared anymore and all my mantras and all my dreams are coming true. That's not true. That's not real. Actually, I'm still scared. I'm still in the infinite field of possibilities. I'm still in the unknown. I'm still losing things that are scary to lose, but I'm also having success along the lines of what I actually want in my business and what I'm calling forth. So I'm having a good moment this morning. I'm feeling like, wow, maybe I do create my reality. Maybe I am a wizard. Maybe I am a magician. Maybe what I say actually does come to fruition. So anyway, that's my getting ready with me video for today. I hope that you'll join me for ones going forward in this new year, because I'm really committed to not being fearful anymore, even though people might be watching that have less than, noble feelings towards me or intentions, which is fine. Everyone's welcome here. Like, I love the support I found in this app. It is worth the burner accounts. It is worth some of the mean comments that I get at times. I have loved the community that I have felt and met on this app. And so I'm going to keep doing Get Ready With Me videos. And I'm going to keep on trying to be completely honest and authentic with who I am. And take it or leave me. You can like me or not. I don't care anymore. I'm not going into 2026 with that fear. I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to be real and authentic. So thanks for being here and witnessing the ride.